If you're looking to come home to a nice hearty meal, this crockpot pinto beans with sausage is perfect. Stay tuned to see how I get it put together. This recipe begins with some beef smoked sausage. You can use whatever kind you like. I have 1 16-ounce bag of dried pinto beans that's soaked overnight, liquid hickory smoke, some minced garlic. I have also some vegetable broth. I have 3 tablespoons of butter, bell pepper, and onions. This is going to give it some really good flavor. So our seasonings are parsley, Cajun seasoning, ground cumin, have black pepper, paprika, hickory smoke salt, and a little bit of sea salt. If you can't find your hickory smoke salt, feel free to just use regular salt. This is just what we're going to use to make these flavors soak all the way through. We're going to start with putting our crock pot on low because this is going to cook for 8 hours. So you can prepare this meal while you are away at work and come home to a nice hearty meal for your family where you just prepare sides, or you can cook it overnight as you're sleeping. So I'm pouring the full 16-ounce or 2 cups of the soaked dry pinto beans into the pot. I'm also adding approximately 2.5 cups to 3 cups of vegetable broth, a little pinch of that liquid hickory smoke because it's very concentrated, about a half a teaspoon. I'm sprinkling in about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of dry parsley. And I'm also going to sprinkle in, to your discretion, some Cajun seasoning. And I'm going to add, to your discretion, some cumin, dry ground cumin. I'm also going to do the same with this paprika. Each of those seasonings and spices are approximately 2 teaspoons, but like I said, it's to your discretion. I'm going to add also some black pepper, to your discretion. I'm adding approximately 1 teaspoon and a little bit of that hickory smoked salt. Hickory smoked salt gives these beans a really good flavor to them, as well as that liquid hickory smoke. And this is just going to make everything so delicious. I'm also adding a pinch of that sea salt, and that is all going to be infused in that broth in those beans as they cook. Now, I went ahead and I'm going to give this a really nice stir. Like I said, this is going to slow cook on low for a good 8 hours. Now I'm going to cook my sausage. I'm going to start out by cutting my rope sausage on a little julienne. I diced up my red onion and some green bell peppers. We're going to saute them a little bit to help bring out those flavors and help brown up those sausages some, because this is all going to be added into the crock pot. I just diced up about half of that red onion, which was about a good 1/4 cup, and half of that green bell pepper. Once you saute them for about a good 3 minutes, then you go ahead and you're going to add it, as well as a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. We wanted to sweat those onions and the bell peppers brown up those sausages a little bit to help bring out those flavors that's going to be added into these beans. Once you get all your seasonings and everything incorporated and stir this really well, we're going to cover the crock pot and let this cook, like I'm showing you, on low for a good 8 hours. Don't forget about that butter. That butter is going to give them beans some nice rich flavor. Going to give that a little bit of a stir again, and then we're going to cover these beans and let them do their thing. Now, whether you coming in from work or whether you're waking up, this is what your beans should look like. Look at that delicious flavor. That is all the seasonings and herbs that have cooked all day. Now, instead of adding cornstarch, I'm just mashing up some of those beans to give it that little thickness. And then all you got to do is add your sides. I went ahead and went all the way out when it came to my sides. I did mac and cheese, did some greens, and cornbread. So let me know if you like this video. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and God bless.